Alright, so today's going to be a little update video in regards to my free-to-play journey, my second account that I did start at this point only a week ago. If you saw our video, the main goal was to try and get Yuji, of course, Megami, and then now at this point we save all our gems, our cubes, for Yuta, who is officially confirmed to be coming out on Global in just less than 4 days' time. So hopefully in 4 days' time, I don't have to trash the account. But with today's login, I have now officially gotten the free SSR ticket, with also being able to finish up the beginner challenges, which I've done for the most part, the most difficult one, which I believe is get 27,000 combat power. For those that are wondering, this is the team right now. And this is basically the team that I've been using the entire week. And with that, I do have 28,000 battle power. So I should be able to get the SSR ticket. However, I believe I'm going to have to do a few more challenges. So we've actually done the more difficult ones. I just need to do cursed objects quest like 100 times, which is I'm gonna have to waste a bit of stamina basically, so BRB. Alright, so after I sweep this 8 times, that should be the 160 cursed object collections. I actually haven't really done much cursed object collection, to be fair. I've mainly been relying on the events, but I guess dumping all my stamina into this real quick does actually probably allow me, hopefully, to boost on my character. So there we go. So after a week on this account, I was able to get the free SSR summon ticket, and I feel like I've been really lucky in this account real quick before we do actually use our summon tickets. Again, this is the team that I have been using. Obviously, we did start off pulling Yuji and Megami, got Gojo from my guaranteed ticket, and then in terms of summons that I have been doing, I've just been using the tickets from the event. Unfortunately, throughout the singles that I have been doing, I haven't really done any multis with those tickets just yet. I actually did get a duplicate of Gojo, and that definitely does help a tad bit, boosting the amount of combat power that we do have. Along the way too, I've just been upgrading my characters. My supports right now are level 70, all my DPS are level 82. Bare minimum, all my recollections that I have been using reliably are level 20. Definitely could get that higher. How much EXP do I have right now? 70k. So yeah, I have a decent amount that I could continue to level these up, but I've mainly been focusing on the Jogo that I did get early today, and also the non-standard, which I did use a duplicate recollection piece here, the free one that you can get through the event, just so I can allow whatever character I'm using this on to get the ultimate a tad bit faster. And right now, I've chose to use it on Megami because I'm really liking the Jogo Pride SSR recollection on Gojo, because my general idea is to boost for the first 2 turns, use my first skill in this case, and then boost for the next 2 turns, and by the time the recollection does reset itself after 5 turns, I'm able to use it twice to get that secondary effect. And with that, I've been able to get through quite far with this team and these characters. So just a quick update. So the reason why I did want to get Yuji and also Megami is because I started late, right? I only started to count like 5-6 days ago, 7 days ago at this point, I guess. So with that in mind, we do have to rush the event. Now I'm getting there. It does take quite a while to rush through all these tickets. But in terms of the prize that I have gotten, I believe right now, yeah, I'm on box number 7. So I'm almost done. I have plenty of stamina to go that I am going to use later today. 800, right? And in terms of the teams that I'm using here, I actually can beat very hard in 1 turn, which is actually really cool. And then the special type, which I only started doing like maybe an hour or 2 ago, I can actually beat in 2 tries. My game plan when starting was to basically just do the event quest 3 times a day on the hard difficulty and just stack up a bunch of stamina, the residuals of cursed energy, stack them up as much as possible until my team was good enough, more so, that I could attempt the very hard in 1 to 2 goes. And that was basically my game plan. My team now is good enough that I can beat it in 1 to 2 goes. So by the end of the day, I should be able to finish the event. Likewise, any extra stamina that I did actually have after spending all the stamina on the homesick event, I put into this event, and with that I was able to buy all the limited items in this particular shop. So I pretty much finished this event, I finished all the quests too, and also got the 5 million points on the score battle. So that event was done, and both of these events are leaving today, so happy to have those done with. For the Megami event, I mean, I have like a whole week left, so we're kind of chilling, not in a big rush, but right now I'm on box number 5. So even though I started late, nice to know that I'm able to finish 2 of the 3 events, so I'm not missing out on any rewards. And then with that, how many cubes have we saved up? So we saved up 34,000 cubes, and that's not me even done with most of the story. I believe, yeah, I'm only on chapter 9, which to be fair means I am near the end. But right now, obviously, the hope is to have those 34,000 cubes and put that into the Yuta banner and hopefully get Yuta. And then I'm basically saving all the way until Team Gojo, Geto, and also Toji do release. But with that said, let's quickly go ahead and use our summon tickets, right? So we have 2 here. We're going to start off with this one. This is the guaranteed SSR after a week, I believe. And this one in particular is guaranteed a character or a recollection. So 50-50. In terms of characters, our main goal, if we possibly can, is to get Nabara. Just having an additional DPS alongside my Yuji and also Megami would be really good. And at that point, I would have the whole main cast sorted on my account. But any new character would be good. I'm missing Inamaki, I'm missing Panda, I'm missing Maki, I'm missing Nabara, and I'm even missing Nanami. I would have been missing Toto, but I actually did get him today on a single. In terms of recollections, I mean, any duplicates of non-standard would be great. I think there's a few more that I'm looking for to pick up. I'm really not sure what the names are, but ones that can decrease damage taken would be great. Ones that can boost ultimate gauge would be great too. Anything new at this point is good for a new account like this. Let's jump into it. Let's see if we're going to get an SSR. Are we going to get a character, a recollection? Let's find out. Let's find out. No Gojo animation. Surprisingly, in all the summons they have done here, on both my accounts, I've not gotten a single Gojo animation, which is kind of crazy to think about, but let's find out what we're getting. We're getting a recollection, and we are getting Idle Time. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's the damage dealing recollection. Focused on increasing both physical and curse technique, more so curse technique, but it does give a 70% damage dealt increase. And that's going to be really good for any like hybrid characters, so I could see myself using that quite often, to be fair. And if I ever get a duplicate of it, it will increase the amount of crit chance for all my allies for 2 turns. Nothing should be crazy in the second one, but I'll take that. I'll take that. Now let's go ahead and do our guaranteed character. Hoping for Nabara. Hoping for Nabara. A duplicate, though, of Gojo would never be bad. In this case, no Gojo animation, but we should get the Black Flash. No Black Flash, unfortunately. Not like it matters. Not like it matters, but let's find out what we are getting. All right, then here they come, and we're getting... We got a Gojo dupe. We'll take it. I mean, honestly, might have been the best thing that we could have gotten. I mean, I would love to have Nabara in this account for now, but I would likely get her eventually. And if anything, I mean, I don't entirely need it because Megami does fulfill her role as like an additional DPS, but more so an additional support. So right now, man, insane that my Gojo now has a second dupe into him. That is crazy. I haven't been like super lucky on my main and all in terms of what I've been wanting to get technically, because I, you know, got shafted on Megami's banner. But in terms of the Gojo dupes that I've been getting really lucky. Really, really lucky. So that's great to have. That's going to allow him to do more damage. In terms of SRs though, again, I haven't done that many summons, right? So we are just relying on the single tickets that we did get. I'm just missing Nanami, but luckily for me, I did start the account with Yaga through the early backpack summons, and we actually did end up pulling Momo. So they've been my go-to supporters. I'm happy to finally have an account with Todo and also Yuji, so I do want to try a combination with those two in the future. Can't do that right now, though, since I want to make sure all my main characters are worked on first and foremost. I've yet to work on rare characters. Do I even have Rare Inamaki? I do. So eventually I'm going to work on Rare Inamaki, the SR Kaito and Rare Kaito, because obviously they're really good support for some of the harder challenges out there. But right now, since my focus has been on story mode and also in the events, all I've really needed is one team, which is this. In terms of the skill upgrades that I've done, I kind of went down the similar approach on my main account, just focus on his first skill for Gojo. His second skill, I'll be honest, I never ever use, so I just don't see the point of upgrading that. But this one is level 6, and then the ultimate is right now at level 7. What's stopping me the most, surprisingly, is the money, the JP. Things get expensive when you start working on skills, and that's kind of crazy. 150k. I might need to, after I finish up all the events, I might need to start dumping all my stamina into JP because I'm kind of low right now. In terms of grades, can we actually level up Gojo's grades? Unfortunately, I'm missing out on some gold belt ornaments too. But again, I'm not really in a rush right now to get him max graded, but we're getting there. We're getting there. He's almost max level. My Yuji is kind of the same. Not too much level investment on the skills here. Definitely could do that, but JP is kind of stopping me. And that's fine. He's kind of just like an additional DPS that comes in after Gojo ups and leaves. For Megami, I kind of like all of the skills that he does have, so I've been kind of focusing on maybe getting them all to level 6, which I guess I might do right now. Maybe not. I'll save the JP for later. And then I think Yaga right now, I've only worked on the second skill to level 4. Likewise with Momo, I leveled up the stun, which to be fair, I've rarely ever used, and I've also leveled up a second skill. So that's basically the update on my main characters. For my recollections, I'm pretty happy with what I have gotten thus far. Again, the non-stun was the main thing, but I also ended up getting 2 duplicates of this one, which is kind of funny, through singles, right, on the Megami banner with the tickets, but I'm very happy to have this one. This recollection right here is so clutch, especially for domain investigation, because you're able to use it every single time you go into a new area, and a 30% team heal has been absolutely clutch for every hard content this game has to offer. It was the one recollection I wanted through the single summons, and I'm super happy to have it. And with today's summons, I also now got an additional DPS one too. So that's basically a quick update on my ult account, the free-to-play ult account that has been progressing very well thus far. Honestly, if I'm able to get Yuta when he does drop in 4 days' time, this account is almost perfect. Like, I'm just missing the Bara, don't really need the ult too much right now, and honestly, it's looking better than my main account. My main account has no Megami after 150 summons, and hopefully I have enough summons to even get Yuta, because if this account gets Yuta and my main account doesn't, this honestly will probably become the main account. And right now, it's definitely setting up to be that. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care, and peace.